Hello everyone, and welcome to our Getting Started with GlossGenius webinar for solo professionals. I want to give you a big thank you for taking the time out of your busy days to attend the session. I'm going to give everyone just a moment here to settle in, get yourself some water, coffee, tea, or anything else that you need for the next 30 plus minutes. While you're settling in, my name is Alejandro, and I am a part of our customer experience enablement team here at GlossGenius. But I actually started with the company as a part of our amazing phone support team. So I've had the opportunity to speak with hundreds of solo professionals just like yourselves that are getting started with us and help get them set up for success. So I really am glad that I get the same opportunity with you all today. Some quick housekeeping before we dive into our presentation. With our session, now, our goal for today is for you to leave feeling more confident about navigating the GlossGenius app and setting a good foundation to start taking clients. The expectation is not necessarily for you to follow along in your own GlossGenius app because we do move quickly. This is more about sitting back, relaxing, and giving you the opportunity to ask any questions as we go through the presentation today. And in our presentation today, we'll review the layout of the GlossGenius app. We'll show you the most important settings to go through first. We'll go through creating a service, customizing your booking site, and checking out an appointment. And the last thing that I'll mention before we get started is there is a surprise gift for our attendees who can make it to the end of our presentation today as a thank you. No worries if you can't stay for the whole 30 plus minutes, you'll still get the recording. So with that being said, let's go ahead and get started by switching over to the GlossGenius app. Anytime that you open up the app, the first thing that you'll see is the dashboard. The dashboard is a great place to find key information about your business and what you've got going on. Starting at the top, you'll be able to upload a profile picture or take one using the camera on your phone or tablet. You'll see your name and your business name. Then you'll also see your booking site URL, which we'll show you how to change later. Below these, you'll see some valuable sales stats for your business. You'll see how much in appointments you've booked for the day, how much you've checked out in appointments for the day, and how many views your booking site has received since you've opened your GlossGenius account. Then if you swipe left, you'll see your sales year to date, how much on average your appointments are bringing in, and how many clients you've served total. These are all very quick and helpful ways to keep a pulse on your business's success in real time. Next, you'll see the weekly sales goal. This is a feature for you to set a dollar amount you'd like to reach week over week. It will update every morning with any checkouts that you complete. And what's great is we even give you some tips on features and settings you can take advantage of to help meet your goals sooner. Then you'll see your payout balance. As you check clients out using card payments, this will update in real time and show you what you can expect to be paid out the next business day. In the last section of the dashboard, we'll show you any appointment information you need to be aware of. It will show you any upcoming appointments for the next few days, as well as any pending appointments that require your attention, such as appointments that still haven't opened checkout from previous days. With that being said, now onto the Checkout tab. When you first open this tab, it will show you checkouts that you can complete for the current calendar day, as well as any open checkouts from previous days. Then under the Past tab up top, you'll see a running list of all previous checkouts in chronological order. This is especially important if you need to resend a receipt to a client or you need to refund any cash or card payments. Now moving on to an important tab down at the bottom, the Calendar tab. This tab will show you your internal calendar and is where all of your appointments live. By default, we're going to show you the month view. And in the month view, any dates with pink dots are dates where you have appointments booked. And if you tap on a date with a pink dot, You can see a preview of all of the appointments on that day down at the bottom. For more detail, you can always switch into the week or the day view tabs that you see up at the top here. These will give you a clear breakdown of your schedule, including appointment durations and services, which can even be color-coded for easier visualization. To round out the calendar tab, the small pink plus icon in the top right-hand corner will give you access to create an appointment, block some personal time off, or edit your working schedule for a specific calendar date. Now the next tab is the Clients tab, which will show you the full client list that you have in GlossGenius. The search bar up top here is very handy and allows you to type in any client name, phone number, and email address to quickly find them. And what's great is as you start typing, we start filtering those clients off of your list for you. You can tap the plus icon in the top right-hand corner of the screen to add a client to your GlossGenius account by syncing their information from your phone or tablet's contact list, or by manually typing in their information yourself. From any client profile, you'll see options to email, text, or call clients from apps on your phone or tablet. You'll also have access to client portfolios, client notes, their most recent appointments or retail purchases, or you can do a deeper dive by seeing full lists of any type of upcoming or past appointments and retail purchases. And last, but certainly not least, is the Features tab in the bottom right-hand corner. Think of the Features tab as a one-stop shop for most of GlossGenius's key features and settings. Whether you're editing your services, managing your product inventory, creating a text or email marketing campaign, or pulling reports for your business, you're going to quickly find them all here under the Features tab. And if you don't remember what a setting or feature is called, you can use the magnifying glass up top and use keywords like services or booking to quickly find any settings related to those topics. And with that, from the Features tab, we will navigate to our main settings menu by tapping the small gear icon in the top right-hand corner. Now we'll show you some of the most important settings we think you should know about and sent within the first few days of creating your GlossGenius account. Now, just because you don't see us go through other settings doesn't mean they are not equally as important, but these are the ones that we recommend going through first. The first important set of settings to go through are the business detail settings. From our main settings menu, go down to and tap business details. Now everything that you see on the screen here, one way or another, is client facing. So you'll want to make sure that everything here is up to date and accurate, especially if the phone number or email address that you created your GlossGenius account with is different from the business phone number and email address that you use. All this information is made available to clients either on your booking site or in appointment notifications in case they need to contact you to make any changes. Now, after those business details are set, we recommend going through our payout account and verification settings next. If you plan on processing your card payments with us, you'll want to do this as soon as possible. From the main settings menu, you tap on payout account and verification. And from here, you'll see the status of your payment processing, which will say inactive until you go through the identity verification process. This process can be accessed by tapping identity verification. You'll then be taken to a separate page where you'll fill out some personal and business information to complete the verification. But don't worry, most members are able to get through this portion within a few minutes. After you fill out your information, you can then go back to the payout account screen and add a bank account or debit card for you to receive your payouts. Just tap on account details, and you'll have the option to enter a bank account and routing number or a debit card number. To make taking those card payments easy, we recommend getting a GlossGenius card reader. And just remember, the information on where to purchase one is in your event room flyer. With your payment processing set up, these last set of settings I'll show you are very important as they relate to the booking experience for your clients. These are called our online booking settings. From the main settings menu, tap on Booking Controls and Notifications, then tap on Online Booking Settings. Now, we won't go through each of these in detail today. As you can see, there is a very long list. But all of these settings will affect things like what type of client is able to book online, what time slots clients see on your booking site, whether they can cancel their appointments online, how soon or how far out an appointment can be booked with you, whether you'll require a card on file from clients, and this is also where you would set up your cancellation policy, your cancellation fee, and whether you'd require clients to read and acknowledge that cancellation policy before being able to finalize your booking. These are all important settings that will change what clients see on your booking site and help protect your time by making sure you set what is right for you and your business. Now, before we move away from our main settings menu here for a bit, I did also want to show you how easy it is to start a conversation with our Genius bot. If you scroll up to the top of the settings menu, just tap on the support option, and you'll be taken over to our Genius bot assistant who can direct you to a lot of useful resources we've set up for you online. And if needed, they will also send you over to our support team for more in-depth help. Now, once you've gone through those initial settings, you'll be ready to start creating some of the most important aspects of your GlossGenius account. And there's no better place to start than creating a service. From the main settings menu, just tap on Services. And as you see here, your services will be shown to you as a full list, with each new service you create being added to the bottom. To create a service, tap the pink plus icon in the top right-hand corner, which will send you to the Add Service screen. For our example here, we'll just be making a very simple men's haircut service. Some quick things you can do here are add a service image by uploading from your phone or tablet's camera roll, or using one of our pre-filled options down below. If you do decide to use your own picture, keep in mind that pictures that are 400 by 400 pixels will work best. Then you can type in the service name and description to let clients know what they can expect when booking the service. And it's important to categorize your services, not only to make it easier for your sake, but also to make it easier for clients to filter which services they see on your booking site. If you need to create a new category, just tap the plus icon in the top right-hand corner and you can name a new category right away. And last two quick settings are selecting a color that you want this service to be shown as in your internal calendar, and whether you want to make the service available on your booking site. Now let's dive into total duration. If you have a service that isn't very complicated, then you simply scroll through the different minute and hour options here, and then you can tap back to save it. However, if you have a more complex service, say a hair color service, then you would want to toggle on Add Processing Time up top. What this does is break down your service into 3 different time periods. The start duration would be the amount of time that, let's say you're applying the color onto your client's hair. The processing time is the amount of time that the client is sitting in your chair and the color is setting in. Then the end time would be the amount of time that you spend washing them out and styling them. The main reason that you would want to enable processing time is if you wanted clients to have the ability to double book you during the processing time of this service. If that's not the case, then you can leave this off. But allowing double bookings during processing time is a great way to maximize the amount of appointments you could take in a day without needing to expand your business hours or add on more work days to your schedule. And then the other setting that you see here in the durations is automatically blocking time after the service is booked. This is great for any services that require a lot of cleaning up, or if there are any services you need to travel to and from different locations. Now, once you have your duration set, you'll move on to the pricing for the service. Enter in the dollar amount you'd like to charge for the service, and then you'll set your price type. Most professionals are just going to use the fixed setting, which just displays the dollar amount that you set next to the service name in your booking site. But you do have the option to use the starting at setting, which would let clients know that that dollar amount is just where the service starts, but could change. Or the last option is price hidden, which would not show a dollar amount at all next to the service, but would just show price varies. And the last bit of creating a service is whether or not you'd like to require a deposit for this specific service before clients are able to finalize their appointment. You do need to set up your payment processing before the app will allow you to set this up. If you toggle this on, you'll then type in the dollar amount of the deposit and decide whether to charge this deposit for all clients booking this service or just new clients booking the service. A deposit requirement is a great way to protect your time and incentivize your clients to attend their appointments more consistently. This is especially true if you combine the deposit feature and you require your clients to put a card on file, just in case you still need to charge them the difference on your cancellation or no-show fee. And now all we do is tap Save in the top right-hand corner to finish our service, and you'll see the service is created and at the bottom of the list. If we needed to display the service sooner to clients on our booking site, all we would do is tap and hold the gray lines on the right-hand side of the service and drag it up or down the list depending on where in the order we want clients to see it on our booking site. And with our service created here, we can move on to an exciting step, which is customizing our booking site. Now, before we dive into the settings, I'll first show you what this account's current booking site looks like. And this is our classic theme, which is a minimalistic, clean look to your booking site. And now back in the app, from the main settings menu, we would tap on website. All of these settings that you see here will change the look and content of our booking site. Now, starting with the cover image, you'll want to set something that best represents you and your business. It's the first thing that your clients see when they go to your booking site, so something like a logo or a picture that shows off your main category of services is best. You can upload from your camera roll, or you can choose one of our pre-filled options below. If you choose to go with your own image, make sure it's at least 1600 by 1600 pixels. After you have your cover image, you can actually skip over the choose accent color setting because, fun fact, it's also under the choose theme setting. So we'll tap on choose theme and you'll now see our 3 theme options: Classic, Organic, and Play. Classic is available to everyone regardless of their subscription plan, while the Organic and Play themes are only available to professionals on our Gold plan. Think of the theme as the canvas for your booking site. It changes the overall look and layout, and we allow you to customize the details on that canvas. For our example here, I'm going to switch over from the classic theme over to the organic theme, and you can see that the publish button lights up, but we're not going to tap on that yet. What we'll first do is tap palette up top, and our organic theme has 4 different palette options to choose from. As you tap on the different palette options, you'll see that the simplified preview up top changes to reflect the new palette that you select. But if you want a more detailed view of your booking site and what it would look like on a phone, just tap the eye icon and you'll have a scrollable version of your landing page to look through. You'll then tap through the accent and font tabs up top, and once you love the look of your site, tap publish and instantly make these changes for you. So now if we go back to the booking site that I just showed you and we hit refresh, we'll now see that all of those changes we made are already there. And within a few minutes, we completely revamped the booking site on this account and gave our clients a whole new experience. No need for a web developer, no buffer time on these changes, just an easy, fast way to set or update your site's look and feel. So now that we've nailed down the booking site's look, it's time to fill it in with some content. Some of that is already done when you make your services. As long as you enable a service to be shown on your site, they'll immediately be available to look at and book. But the rest of our settings here allow you to put the icing on the cake by including more information about yourself and your business, by organizing your services, and showing off your best work. So starting with the About setting here, you'll type in anything you'd like clients to know about you and your business. This is a great place to explain what kind of services you provide, any specific policies that you have, or just in general, what clients can expect when booking with you. Connect social accounts is exactly what you think it would mean. It allows you to add URLs and handles to your different social media pages or a custom website that you'd like clients to be able to visit with one simple click. These links would be shown on the homepage of your booking site and are an easy, great way to drive engagement to those other platforms. The Show Portfolio Gallery setting, if enabled, would add a tab to your booking site where clients can go to check out your work. You would upload images from your phone or tablet's camera roll, and then you can order the pictures in the preview panel below by tapping and holding on the picture you'd like to move, then dragging it in the order you'd want it displayed, just to make sure that you're showing off your best work first. Next, we do recommend toggling on Show Reviews. This displays any GlossGenius reviews under the About tab on your site, and it's a quick and easy way for clients to see what awesome things others are saying about you. The service lineup is the same list that we saw earlier, where you can see what services you have on your account and what order you'd like to show them to clients. And the Display Services Visually setting, if toggled on, would allow you to show the service images that you've set next to the service name and description on your site. So if you disable this, no service images would be displayed anywhere. You can preview your booking site, which would open something like a Google Chrome or Safari on your phone or tablet, and show you what your current booking site looks like to anyone visiting it. Or you can also share your website, which would show you a few different apps on your device where you can share your URL, or you can also just copy the URL to paste it anywhere that you need. And a very important last setting here, change website URL. This allows you to change the first part of your booking site URL before the glossgenius.com. You can make it anything you'd like as long as it only contains lowercase letters and numbers. Keep in mind you cannot use any special characters, and you can't use something that somebody else has already claimed. Now bear with me, I know we've already gone through quite a bit of information, but I promise that we're almost wrapped up here. Now that you've got your services, you've customized your booking site, we've finished setting those important settings, let's go through checking out an appointment. There are a couple of ways that you can get to an appointment checkout, but the quickest way is to head over to the Checkout tab. For any appointments that you have on the books today, you'll see them here in chronological order and with your client's name. All you need to do is tap on the client's appointment, then tap Checkout on the appointment details screen. Once you do that, you'll be taken to the new charge screen, where you'll see services for the appointment already filled in as line items. If there isn't anything else that you'd like to add, like another service or a retail product, you can just tap on Charge Full Amount. But let's say that you needed to add any of those things, just tap Add Services, Products, etc. here in the middle of the screen. And you can add any items from your service list, your retail product list, a discount, or even an entirely custom line item. But for now, we're just going to tap on charge full amount, and now we see our payment method screen. From here, you'd be able to use our Pro or Tap and Go card readers, manually enter in the client's card numbers, use a card on file if the client has one. If you have a newer iPhone, you can use Tap to Pay on iPhone, or you can use good old cash. For our example today, we're going to show you a quick cash transaction. So we'll tap on Cashier, and you'll enter in the amount that you received from the client. Then you tap Pay Now, and you'll get sent over to the receipt screen. Depending on the contact information on the client's profile, you'll see options to text or email them a receipt. And it's very important to send a receipt out because it's the only place that clients can find a link to leave you a review. But let's say in this example that we opt not to send a receipt. You'll then be taken to a screen asking if you want to schedule the client's next appointment with the service. And if you select yes by tapping the check mark, you'll be taken to a screen where you can either see your calendar in a number of weeks, instantly book the client in a number of weeks, or if you tap choose another time, it will take you to our default new appointment screen to select the date, time, service, and other details of the next appointment. This feature makes it that much easier to just keep your books full. But we still want to send this client a receipt. All we need to do is go back to the Checkout tab, tap on Pass up top, find the appointment, and then we tap on it. Now from the appointment details screen, you'll scroll down and tap on Send Receipt. This will give you the option to send the receipt via text or email. On this screen, you can also refund any payments made, or you can delete the charge if it's a cash checkout. And now, everyone, we have come to the end of our session for today. Before saying goodbye, I did want to highlight our data transfer service available to you all from GlossGenius. Our wonderful data transfer team can help you bring over information from your current platform, even if that's just pen and paper. We can move things over like your service list, your retail product inventory, your future appointments, and also your client list. All you need to do is fill out our data transfer request form online, and our team will be in touch via email or text. And don't forget, this is in your event room flyer already. We know as a solo professional, there is already a lot on your plate, and we want to help make your transition to GlossGenius as smooth as possible so you can hit the ground running.